Week 1 is finally here. The Arizona Cardinals are finally back. Arizona Cardinals versus New Orleans Saints. And there's really only one outcome that is acceptable for this Cardinals team, and that is putting belt to ass against these New Orleans Saints. This is no doubt the worst team in football right now. They have Spencer Rattler as their starting quarterback. This Cardinals defense should absolutely shine. Now they do have Alvin Kamara, but the Cardinals have done a huge restructure to this defense in that our pass rush and also just our defensive line should be completely different from last year. So Kamara really shouldn't be that much of a factor. And as for the passing game, I expect this pass rush to have 5 or 6 sacks. I think we're going to put the pressure right on Spencer Rattler. And I think the Cardinals are going to come in hot. And I think we're really going to put everyone on the map. Arizona is here this year, and this defense is going to be a problem. And Spencer Rattler, he's still a young quarterback. He's going to make a lot of mistakes, especially if we put the pressure on him. And I expect there to be multiple turnovers in this game, but I'm expecting interceptions. I'm not going to lie. A part of me does feel like a defensive touchdown is going to happen in this game, but I feel like there's going to be 2 picks in this game. I don't know who's going to go out and get them, but I got a feeling the Cardinals are going to have a field day with the secondary. And the Saints are just going to have a horrific week 1 offensively. And now for offensively, I think it's really simple for the Cardinals. We're going to pound the rock, and the Saints aren't going to be able to stop us. James Conner, his over-under right now is at like 66. I'm taking that. James Conner is going to probably have over 100 yards in this game. He's going to eat against this poverty Saints defense. And you know what? They're not going to be able to do anything about it. We're going to use the run. We're going to use the run to break down this defense, and then we're going to open up the pass game. And I think Trey McBride's really going to shine. I don't know if we'll see that year 2 Marvin Harrison in this game. I think it would be really nice. But I think we're just going to see a little bit of glimpses of that Kyler and Marvin Harrison connection. But we're going to really see Trey McBride come into his fold once again in this season. But this James Conner and Trey Benson 1-2 duo is going to really shine. James Conner is going to have himself a day. I'm expecting, like I said, over 100 rushing yards. I can see 2 touchdowns out of him. He's going to have himself a really good day. And this entire offense for the Cardinals is going to have a really good day. But if you told me the Cardinals win this game by having 250 rushing yards and only 100 and so passing yards, yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. I think the Cardinals definitely have the capabilities to go through with the air. But I think the Cardinals are just going to be unstoppable in the ground game. And we're not going to take our foot off the pedal. And now don't get me wrong, I do think we're going to have more than just 100 passing yards. I like to see Kyler get into the 250 range, but I think this run offense is really just going to shine. Like I said, this 1-2 punch, it's going to be really effective, and it's going to be something to look out for this entire season. But like I said earlier, this has to be a belt to ass whooping for the Arizona Cardinals. This can't be, it's a close game, we win by a touchdown. No. The Cardinals, at bare minimum, have to win this game by 2 possessions. This has to be a tone setter for the season. We need great play on all 3 sides. Offense, defense, special teams. We need to see this team shine. No penalties, no mental mistakes. Just nothing but smart and explosive football. This team is ready to shine, and it has all the pieces to do so. And this is such an easy game for the Cardinals to come in and beat this team by, I want to say, 17 points. I think Cardinals can definitely beat the Saints by 17 points. I think we're going to have an absolute field day against this team. But 2 possessions has to be the case here. We can't have no close game against a team this bad. This game has to set the tone for the whole season. And the Cardinals, when we win our first game of the season, we're notably pretty great throughout that whole season if we do so. And so let's go ahead. Let's go into New Orleans. And let's just dominate the entire game. From the first seconds to the last. And come out of here 1-0. And this Cardinals team looking like a force to be reckoned with. That is what we need to see out of this game. But let me know what you guys want to see from this game. Like I said, I think the Cardinals, we dominate in this game. But let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Do you think it's closer? Do you think the Cardinals absolutely dominate? Let me know if you agree or disagree with me. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the next one.